Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to a Thursday night Strawberry Dreams Cash Scrims. If you are new here, welcome. Tonight is Strawberry Dreams Cash Scrims. Lobby is packed of teams and everything. We have illegal immigrants in slot 3, slot 4, Emperor, slot 5, straight out of Nepal. Or I think that might be Manic now. Slot 6, Skills of Mind. Slot 7, Zillionaires. Slot 8, Xtreme Slayers. Slot 9, the Panthers. Slot 10, Zen. Slot 11, Exo Elites. Slot 12 is Next Element. Slot 13 is Ragebait. Slot 14 is Seneca Peral. Slot 15 is Made in Nepal. Slot 16 is Golden Eagles in A. Slot 17 is Arise Esports. Slot 18 is Fearless 4. Slot 19, Insidious Originals. Slot 20 is going to be Dynamic Troops. Slot 21 is Road to Death. Slot 22 is Golden Eagles LATAM. And slot 23 is going to be Golden Phyr. So we should see how this goes. As first game is going to be Aaron Go. So let's see how game number 1 goes. It should be starting here in just a minute. There was a little extra time added. So yeah, shall see how this first game goes for everybody playing. And yeah, let's see how this goes here tonight. As first game is gonna start here now. Game number 1 gonna be underway here now. Chino, welcome to the stream, bro. Welcome. Alrighty, let's get into the plane here now. We are going to start off on illegal immigrants. So let's see how this goes. As a plane path is going to be started off just down below Milta Power and above Novo. They're going straight across from that East Bridge and West Bridge, passing by Ferry Pier, Corey, and Primrose, ending up on that western side. So we shall see how this game goes here now. So let's see how these teams are going to do with this plane path, as it is definitely one of the worst plane paths to have, especially if you want to go up to the north side. So some of these teams are going to have to drop down towards their southern side if they have any spots down there instead of their northern drop spots. But let's see how this first game goes and what action we get for this first game here. Alrighty, let's take a look at the map. Let's see who's already getting into a fight here. Silas already going to be getting knocked. I do believe that is going to be Dynamic Bruce, but Shoyoung already taking shots over here towards the likes of Pearl. That is actually going to be Pearl. Babyface going to be knocked there, but there is the likes of Xtreme Slayers here. Remix looking to take some shots. Yayuya pushing up here, try to get that elim there. Gonna get that free limb on to Skills of Mine. Skills of Mine already losing players there. Fearless 4 and Zen looking to get into a fight as well here, running one another up over as the likes of Road to Death and Manic here looking to take a fight. Pump in hand of Rana. Rana with the pump. Gonna get knocked there by the double barrel. Gonna be here by themselves. Hoity a bits away as the rest of them. As Golden Eagles looking to take a fight with Dynamic Troops there. Star gonna get knocked. Fear did pick up a knock and Thirst. They're looking to maybe do some more here. As QB's gonna be looking to try to get the revive onto his teammate. Fear and OUTTA looking to slowly push up here right now. So let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. Fear looking to move around, get a huge rotation around Dynamic Troops. OUTTA holding the squad house as Little Dad moving down the side here as well. So let's see how this goes. Delta gonna get knocked there, almost thirsted immediately. OUTTA gonna lay down back. Fear looking to push up even more here now. Delta gonna bleed out completely. Star still bleeding. Star gonna be looking to be revived. Next Element also looking to get into a fight now. Don't really know where they are. They're up here. Star does get re-knocked. Road to Death here. Gonna lose a player towards Next Element. Star did get re-knocked. QB's gonna get knocked as well there. As it is just down to Little Dad and Ba. As Little Dad does get spotted. Star gonna get thirsted there. Now it's just down to Fear and OUTTA here to take the 2v1 to even also try to pick up their teammate here. Road to Death losing another player there towards Jasnai, towards Next Element. Next Element picking up their second elimination. Road to Death just down to Batman and Nightmare here. Root Bear being careful. Too Rare looking to cook up some nades here. Throw them in onto Batman. Ragebait also looking to get into an early fight there with Zillionaires. Ragebait losing 13. Now just down to Geo and LW. As Geo does get knocked there. That's going to be 3R with the knock. Now just down to beat LWJ. Needs to be careful. Nade's coming in right behind him. Gonna run up the stairs. That's actually going to be Smokes. He's going to throw a molly on the steps. As Golden Eagles take out the last player from Road to Death. Not from Road to Death. Dynamic Troops. LWJ gun jump down. Bison in hand. Look for the Thirst immediately. And then get eliminated there by the likes of Zillionaires. XO Elites. Looking to get into a fight here with Made in the Paul. They have 2 knocks. They have already lost 2. Now they're just down to a duo. They got their Thirst. Toji needing to heal up here as well. Migs with 2 of their eliminations. Trying to avoid nades right now. It is just down to Playboy Sway. And that is also going to be Deco. Deco and Playboy Sway, are they going to be able to hold off against the duo of EXO Elites, Toji and Migs? What are they going to be able to do here? Toji looking to cook up a need himself. Mix is going to take the 1v1 there with Eco with the S12K in hand. Playboy Sway watching the doorway there. Now in a 2v1. Exo Elites looking to take a full advantage of this. Toji pushing around with the AK. Mix going back out the window with the S12K. Playboy Sway gonna get the knock onto Toji. Toji's gonna look to try and survive. Playboy Sway gonna be eliminated there by Mix. Mix with the 1v4 onto Made in Nepal, keeping his team alive here. He does have to be careful. He does have a teams not too far. He has Zen as well as Xtreme Slayers not too far, but Zen have the likes of Manic right behind them. So they do need to be careful, as if they're trying to regroup with one another. Skills of mine just down to Chinooks, Hewick, and Shoyoung. But they, by the looks of it, they are a little split up though. So we shall see how this goes. Silas being eliminated already earlier on. So we shall see how this goes here now. First zone looking to come to a close. Arise Esports and the likes of, that is going to be illegal immigrants. That's going to be Moonshine and Levy here. Looking to make their way in here as just a duo. Zone does pop, looking in favor more towards the north side and the center side of the map here. So we shall see how this goes as Levy and Moonshine driving by Aries Esports, letting them be, making their way through here for the meantime. As now, let's head up here towards the center side. We do have Emperor and Xtreme Slayers over here towards Watertown and the compound over here. Yuya is gonna hear these footsteps around, gonna look to drive around. He's by himself right now. He needs to be careful here as the rest of his team looks to move in. Kaz is also over here by himself in Watertown. So they might hear the likes of Kaz there. Kaz is going to start shooting. Yuya is going to be more in the backside, looking to heal up right now. Zen and Manic getting into a fight with one another. But the likes of Xtreme Slayers and Imp are looking to get into a fight. Remix looking to cook up a nade right now to throw on to Kaz, as the rest of Emperor look to move in. That's going to be Yuya tagging up Assault. Assault low on HP. Assault getting behind the rock. Shifu's going to get knocked by a nade though. As well, Lil Fox low on HP. Poppy Sour looking to push up onto Lil Fox right now. Aware of Lil Fox being low. His own teammate going to get him low on HP with that nade and get him killed there. Lenny gonna do a lot of damage to Poppy Sour there with the nade, throwing it in. Get him down to 1 HP. Remix on 1 HP as well. Remix gonna get knocked there. Xtreme Slayers falling apart. Now just down to Yuya. But the Panthers not too far. Ander, Papatrice, and Moso looking to try and third party this fight as a trio possibly. Or just Papatrice here as a solo. The rest of his team's elsewhere. Not even grouped up, but that's going to be Papatrice getting a knock there on Assault. Moso and Ander now going to look to start to regroup here with Papatrice. But Shifu already getting that revive onto Assault. Papatrice going to look to regroup with his teammates as well here now. So let's take a look over here towards Golden Eagles LATAM. Tass does get a knock there. That's now Denzo, Cordy, and Ray gonna look to start applying pressure onto the knock. But there's no one else there. Punk going to be on the roof here for right now. Fury's going to get ran over by Denzel. So we shall see how this goes here now. As Ray's going to look to keep his car safe. Welcome, Pollux. Welcome, 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 welcome. Punk on the roof. Do Golden Eagles LATAM know that he's there? Corey with a K9. Golden Eagles and A get into a fight with Golden Fada. As QB does get knocked there. QB bleeding out. They're possibly going to be eliminated. Golden Fada picking up that elimination. Now it's just down to Phyr and OUTTA as Golden Eagles LATAM continuing on their fight with Pearl here. Tenzo gonna look to try and save his teammate. Punk still on the roof there. Tenzo making it where Punk take no shots. Nades coming out from Cordy here. Punk gonna look to fall off the roof as Nades go towards Tast and Tenzo. But that is going to be them eliminated. Zen not too far either. As that's going to be Tenzo getting shot at there. Tenzo going to get eliminated there by Zen. That's going to be Wero. As that's going to be Cordy with the K9. Clean off the head. Saiga knocked as well. Now it is just down to Hades. Hades, what are you going to look to do? As Golden Eagles LATAM are going to look to push onto that. Especially after getting those two opening knocks. Tass is just going to look to run for right now. Hades looking to not even try to get the revives. Fearless 4 and Skills of Mind here. Looking to get into it with one another. Skills of Mind. Now just down to Shoyoung and Hewitt here. So we shall see how this goes. Zone looking to keep going up north here. Genox more than likely not going to be able to get revived as Fearless 4 get that thirst onto them there. Drizzy going to look to back off, regroup with their teammate. Luxury also going to look to do the same. Here is the map. Zillionaires not too far from Next Element. Next Element holding a little split right now. Golden Eagles, LATAM, just a trio. 5 eliminations so far. The other Golden Eagles in A, just a duel with 4 elimination. So let's see how this goes. Zone keeping Razak in the playing field. Xtreme Slayers still have a solo. INSIDIOUS 7 here. Rotating by the lack of Skills of Mind. As that's Assaulter not too far. Shoyoung keeping his car safe. The Assaulter going to set on the hill for right now. As the rest of his teammates are elsewhere towards shooting range. Fearless 4 still up as well. Illegal Immigrants still up. Zone going to be closing in here in the next 45 seconds. Emperor holding the center zone. Golden Eagles and A gonna lose another player. As now they're just down to Phyr being picked off left and right. Not doing very much here for their team. So we shall see how this goes here. As it is just down to Phyr. 4 eliminations. Is he gonna be able to stay alive for the meantime? Zillionaires as a duo need to be careful. They might have the likes of Fearless 4 moving their way. Yayuya does get spotted there by 3R. As that's going to start making noise. Fearless 4 might look to maybe play aggressive toward that. As well as Golden Eagles. LATAM here. As 3R does get spotted there by Task. Task going to hop in the buggy and instantly start moving back for right now. Looking to keep his buggy safe here. Zone closing in. Next Element and Golden Fada looking to get into a fight. Magma and Abigail gonna get knocked. Now just down to Class. And 33 Suck here. 30 Suck gonna look to make a rotation. Magma gonna get thirsted. Root Beer. Too rare. Reverse does Call out that class. Moving around. They're going to look to take the other bridge. Root Beer going to be over there by the other bridge. He hears the car. Going to look to cook up a nade. 33 suck. Going to pass by. Root Beer needs to move down here so he can get a visual here. Gonna spot Glasser. Tagging him up. Gonna beam him out the buggy there. Immediately get the thirst. As there is one more. That's going to be passing by Marvin. Marvin going to be shooting those shots as Emperor look to close in by them. Next element with 8 eliminations just so far here now. Zone closing in completely here. So we shall see how this goes. Zone shifting over towards next element's favor as well as Emperor. Taz takes some shots there from Marvin. Marvin going to look to hop back in his car. Arise Esports looking to take some shots and towards illegal immigrants. Moonshot gonna get knocked as Slayer starting to take some shots here. That's gonna be the duo of Exo Elites here. Migs and Toji looking to make their way in. Right behind Arise Esports. Migs gonna be beamed out of the car. Toji making his way in. Losing a car tire. Gonna start bandaging up here. Car spinning out. Gonna have to drop down as that's gonna be Exo Elites eliminated. Taking some shots towards Arise Esports. Making it their downfall. As we have the Panthers making their way in here. And they're over here taking some shots. As these teams looking to take some fights. Golden Eagles, LATAM. They're going to lose Cordy there. 2 Fearless 4. As the likes of Ray here. Driving right next to Hewitt. Hewitt going to start taking some shots from Taz. Taz trying to cover his teammate. Not spotting the likes of Shoyoung. Shoyoung's going to get dropped there by the likes of Taz. And fleshed out immediately. Hewitt towards the smoke there now. So let's see how this goes. As the zone is closing in. The Panthers look to take the center of the zone. Looking to stretch out for right now. Trees looking to do so. Task needing to be careful as there are teams passing by him. Fearless 4 looking to get close by. Slayer not too far here either. Looking to try and push up. Maybe get an eye on him. 3R though. Gonna get a knocked on the team. So they do need to be careful. Tass is going to get knocked there. Golden Eagles and A going to be eliminated as there are so many fights going on here. Zillionaires taking a fight. 9 eliminate. Next element taking a fight. 9 elimination. Getting the revive on to C. Now look. Marvin now looking to make their way in. Fearless 4 taking the gas station. Moving in. Slayer up ahead. Slayer gonna get spotted here. Gonna get ran over. Levy here now doing in some solo work. Picking up a knock onto. And they're trying to get the thirst there. Papatrice the Mosso. Gonna look to try to get the revive. Papatrice looking towards Levy's way here. As now Fearless 4 continuing taking some shots towards Expert there. Expert gonna look to be eliminated. That's gonna be Hewitt over here getting that full elimination. Ray, last player up here for Golden Eagles LATAM. 3R gonna go out to the play zone. So let's see how this goes. Roll up still up for Zillionaires. The Panthers still up as 3. Levy still behind them right now. Trying to apply that pressure. Papatrice trying to wait him out. Wait for him to peek off so he can pick him off. So we shall wait and see how this goes. Fight still continuing on. Next element still up as a 4-man here. Marvin trying to find a way here to get some loot. Gonna need to try and make his way in That's Fearless forward looking his way. He's going to look to hop in his car and rotate here now. Losing some tires. Needs to be careful here. But Fearless 4 also need to try and start making their way in to the zone here. Ray still taking some shots from Fearless 4. Fearless 4 trying to move out right now. So that's going to be Luxury. Luxury needs to be careful there. As Luxury's going to get knocked. Hewitt does get eliminated, but Luxury more than likely going to be eliminated there. As Ray is just waiting it out for the meantime. Fearless 4 going to look to make their way in here. Next Element looking to hold off for now. Insidious Originals eliminated. Levy picking up an elimination onto 2 Rare as well. That's going to be Next Element dropping down to just a trio. Next Element getting closer side to the play zone. Golden Eagles LATAM eliminated. 33 Suck getting spotted here by Levy. Levy going to pick up that elimination as Next Element looking to start pushing out towards his way here. That's going to be Reverse here. Looking to throw in some nades towards his way. Not going to do any damage as Root Beer is looking to do the same. Levy also looking to throw some nades their way. Looking like a nade battle. Reverse getting tagged up by that one. Levy, if he can run and jump with the nade, possibly could pick up a knock or 2 with it. As Reverse is going to look to back up. Root Beer going to look to stay here for now. Levy's going to have to be careful of Reverse moving around. Levy going to look to throw another nade towards Reverse for now. Emperor looking to get close up here. Reverse is going to get naded there by Levy. Next Element getting picked off 1 by 1 for right now. Emperor looking to get close. Shifu's going to get spotted here. Shifu's going to get knocked immediately. As Next Element's going to look to try to take advantage of this, as they are aware that Levy is over here taking the fights left and right just as a solo, tagging up the Emperor, Kaz, as now Levy is aware that Next Element's trying to get the revive onto their teammate. Levy's going to look to try and rotate in here as he does get stuck on the car. That's going to be Lil Fox getting that elimination. And Reverse eliminated as well as Shifu. Root Beer gets knocked by the likes of the Panthers. The Panthers, Emperors, as well as Next Element. The last 3 teams here right next to one another here. Let's see how this goes. The Panthers have 3 eliminations. Emperor have 6. Next Element have the likes of 9. And they're looking for a high rotation as well as Moso. They're looking to take the high ground of zone. Moso needs to be careful. And they're going to get knocked there by Marvin. Marvin going to be eliminated. Now it's just down to a 2v3 assault. Kaz, Little Fox, Moso, Ander, and Papa Trees. Kaz getting tagged up there by Papa Trees. Papa Trees giving that support there so his teammates can get the revive. As Moso's getting the revive on Ander. They have the high ground. Do they spot Little Fox in that smoke? Moso is going to do so. He gets the knock onto Little Fox. Now he's looking to maybe move out as Kaz gets knocked there by Ander. Now it's just down to Assault. Moso gonna drift out. Switch to the UMP. Kaz gets knocked there. As now it's just a 1v1. Papa Trees and Assault. But Papa Trees gonna come up clutch there. As Moso almost gets thirsted out there. Picking up 7 eliminations with the win. Emperor picking up 2nd place with 6 eliminations. Next Element picking up 9. Going out in 3rd. Illegal Immigrants. Levy picking up 4 eliminations for the team. Taking 4th place. Fearless 4 going out in 5th. Picking up 9 eliminations. Going in 5. Going out in 6th with 1 elimination. Golden Eagles LATAM picking up 7 eliminations. Going out in 7th. Insidious Originals going out in 8th with 0 eliminations. Skills of Mine going out in 9th. Picking up 3 eliminations, but missing out on that top 8. Let's take a look now at the rest of the results here of these other teams. Let's see. Let's look through these teams. Let's see who we shall wait and see try and pop off these next few games, as the likes of Dynamic Troops going to be the first team eliminated, going out with one elimination to their name. Now let's take a look at stars of the match here. Let's see. Lil Fox going all out. 4 eliminations, Moso with best companion, and then Papa Trees with the finisher as well. So let's see how this goes. As that is going to be first game done and dusted. We'll see you guys in the next game, as we are going to be moving into the map of Miramar. So do stay tuned for that. And yeah, we'll be right back. Alrighty, guys, we are back for game number 2 after the likes of the Panthers, just as a trio, taking game number 1. 7 eliminations as well, I believe. Maybe, yeah, 7 eliminations as well. So let's see how they do with this next game and with the rest of the games as well. You know, some of these teams tend to ride it slow, let the go with the flow, And then some of these teams just go full on, send it, you know, and then yeah, it doesn't go too well for them, or they get very lucky and it starts going how they would like it to, and then just fall apart. But let's see how this game goes as we go into Myanmar. Um, shall see how the likes of Emperor look to do with the rest of these games, taking second place. Another team, Golden Eagles, LATAM. They were still putting up numbers. Next Element also, Next Element hopping up into that top 3, 9 eliminations. Um, so we shall see how they look to do. So yeah, let's get into the second game of the night for Strawberry Dreams Cash Scrims. So let's see how this goes here. As now we are also gonna switch over to the likes of the Panthers, specifically Papa Trees, because he was the last one up, giving that support to his team and making sure Emperor didn't push up that hill to push onto Moso, getting that revive onto Ander. So let's see how this looks to go here for game number 2. As we should be getting into the plane here in just a sec. So let's see how this goes, what these teams look to do, and everything else. As plane path is going to start towards Gimpo Miltar, going all the way down to the south side at a diagonal just on the left side of Barcelona, but it's passing by big cities like Los Leones, Alazar, Truck Stop, Minas, all those, Hacienda, San Martin, Cruz, Deval, and yeah, Tierra Branca, So let's see how these teams look to do, where they look to go, where are they going to be looking to fight. So let's see how this goes here as we wait for the fights to start here. Just a sec. Let's see how this goes. The Panthers looking to land in San Martin, but there's also a team of Emperor looking to do the same. Papatrice and Ander looking to fully commit to the roof here, as Emperor look to land on the bottom side. Papatrice going to tag up Shifu there already. Moso in the next building over. Assault on the backside, as Ander here, pump and mini in his hand. Needs to be a little careful here. Picking up a molly as well. They have 2 players in their building, so shall be careful on moving down the steps and everything. I do believe that was an explosive bow there. I think that is assault, possibly with that explosive bow, or that might actually be Shifu. Needs to be a little careful there. Zello already starting us strong, picking up a knock, and they're gonna get knocked and thirsty there immediately. Now down to Papatrice here, M4 and Vector. Needs to be a little careful. He's gonna look to jump out immediately and move back towards his teammate. As of right now, Assault does spot him out though, not getting the full connection. He does need some meds to try and heal up just a bit, as Emperor are trying to make some shots towards the likes of the Panthers here, keeping the boat in hand. Little Fox and Shufu here nearby, as nades go through. Not gonna tag up anybody though, as now Papatrice looking around for maybe a different close range gun, as now we have the likes of Xtreme Slayers as well as Ragebait taking a fight. Mortal does get knocked there by Sour with the pump. Boppy Sour getting an elimination onto Ragebait there. Ragebait just down to one player. Molly going out. Ninja in the other room, as Ninja gets a knock there onto Poppy Sour, as well as another knock there onto Yayuda. Now just down to Remix. Remix in a 1v2 situation now. So that's going to be Xtreme Slayers fully wiped out. Now, let's head over here towards the likes of the Panthers and Emperor Moso picking up a double knock with the nade, as him and Papatrice trying to wipe out the squad of Emperor Moso pushing around. As Kaz does get knocked, now they're going to look to push up here onto Little Fox and Shifu. As Little Fox gets knocked, now it's just down to Shifu. And that's going to be Emperor fully wiped out there just by a duo. As now we are over here by Skills of Mind and Seneca. As well as Pearl Shoyun gonna get knocked there by himself. Hewick's gonna get knocked immediately as well. Now just down to Chinooks and Silas here. Shall see how this goes. Welcome, welcome, darling. Welcome to the stream. As Seneca Pearl here taking the fight with Skills of Mine, Arise Esports, and the likes of Dynamic Troops, continuing their fight on here in these little apartments. Expert getting tagged up there, as now the likes of Ragebait starting to get taken out as well. Little Dad looking to try to maybe make a push here, as Dynamic Troops are going to look to maybe push up here. Little Dad possibly could just push up here, as Expert is low on HP. Expert gonna jump down, gonna be eliminated there, as we head back up here towards the likes of Insidious Originals versus Ninja. Ninja picking up all these eliminations for Ragebait, 4 eliminations to his name. Can he pick up the last one against Alpha there, as he gets the 1v3 against the likes of Insidious, keeping Ragebait in this here. As now we have Golden Fara getting into a fight here with the likes of Road to Death as well as Sin. But Skills of Mine trying to get the revenge as just a duo now. Pick up a knock on the Babyface. They got an elimination there onto Fairy. Now just down to Punk and Hayes. 2v2 situation. Gonna be a lot harder for Hayes to try to get the reset onto Babyface, as Punk does get knocked there. Now they're going to look to start trying to play aggressive here, as Hayes pushed up to Babyface. Silas trying to be cautious. Now going to look to start pushing up that way. Going to look to wrap around, as Chinooks looks to push in. As Hayes does get the knock there, just down to Silas. Silas in a 1v2 situation now. Babyface just setting there for right now. Babyface gets healed up there. Silas trying to avoid the SKS. Gets the knock with the pump. But Babyface coming around with the SKS. Getting the knock. Saving his team. Getting the rest of the 4 eliminations. As now, that is it for the fight so far. But we can head down here towards Los Leones as Golden Fada. Road to Death. As well as Zen. Also all down here in Los Leones. There is Golden Eagles in A. Looking towards Abigail right now. Trying to pick up some knocks here. But struggling to do so. Abigail keeping himself up. Zen picked up an elimination onto Road to Death there. Road to Death now just down to a duo, just down to Hardeman and Dijit. So we shall see how this goes now for the rest of the match for them. As Dijit taking some shots towards Golden Eagles, not being able to connect. Not having a scope, causing him a lot here, but Golden Fighter taking some shots towards that way as well. That's going to be Class here. Doing so for right now. He has a 4X, so a lot better than Diljit. Zone is closing in. So we shall see where this looks to go. Impala in the center of the zone. 33 Zook. Gonna get knocked there. Looking to be revived. Road to Death. Diljit was the one to get that knock. Now Class looking to go for that revive. Diljit throwing some nades out. Trying to get the thirst there. Class going for that reset. Diljit may look to maybe try and push up onto that. But he needs to be careful as his teammate is a bit away. So he's not going to be able to be saved here. Class does get that revive on to 33 Suck. But Powderman looks to push up here. Group with his teammate. Zone looking to shift towards the east side as illegal immigrants now looking to run into the likes of, I do believe that is Migs there. As that is Zillionaires. Zillionaires gonna lose Migs. Zillionaires are just down to 3R. Roll up and Villain now. Moonshine looking to throw some nades. Gonna tag up Roll Up there. Need to be a little careful here now, as illegal immigrants are a little split up for the meantime. Tequila a little low on HP in the meantime here. So we shall see how this goes. Levy looking to take some shots towards Roll-Up's car, making sure it's not usable. Does spot Roll-Up. He does surely do, as Roll-Up now does get knocked there. Zillionaires gonna look to lose another member. 3R out in the play zone, as well as Exo Elites not too far. Crucial might have heard the car from 3R. Villain still in the compound for the meantime. Needing to be careful, especially of how split illegal immigrants are right now. So let's see how this goes. Crucial needs to be careful as well, being too split up from his team, as the likes of illegal immigrants are just up ahead of him. So we shall see how this goes. Illegal immigrants looking to make a rotation. Let's head over here towards Crucial to see what he sees. He does spot out the cars. He's going to look to maybe eat a little play zone here, or maybe stop somewhere to take some shots. But he has the likes of illegal immigrants just right up ahead. As the likes of illegal immigrants looking to push up towards Villain right now. Villain just up ahead. Moonshine possibly have spot him there. Possibly just going to wait it out for his teammates to get to him before making a push so he doesn't get wiped out by himself. Very understandable, very respectable thing, as his teammates are a bit away. Moonshine looking to push up this way, as he's aware of Villain now. Villain start taking some shots there. Villain not connecting. Moonshine here with the AUG in hand. Needs to be careful. Looking to take the 1v1. Gets the 1v1 and connects. Looks for the flush immediately. Illegal immigrants taking out another player from Zillionaires. Zillionaires just down to 3R. 3R looking to make his way in. Crucial here. Trying to spot and find a spot onto the likes of illegal immigrants. Toji might need to be careful here as well. As now Golden Eagles LATAM looking to get into a fight with Next Element here. Tenzo was the one to pick up the original knock onto Next Element. So we shall see how this goes. Tenzo looking behind for the meantime. Taz right behind Reverse where the original knock is. Crucial gets the final elimination onto Zillionaires. As the rest of Golden Eagles LATAM pushing up onto the last bit of Next Element. 40 pushing up onto Marvin. Marvin gets knocked, but the return knock onto Cordy from Too Rare. Ray falling back for the meantime. They have the knocks. Why are they not playing aggressive here? As their teammates looking to take some shots. That's going to be Taz giving that control, that fire there. On to Next Element. Next Element just a duel now. Nades coming out as well from Golden Eagles LATAM. Ray and Tenzo looking to try and get a knock, but that is going to be Manic looking to try and third party. Tenzo gonna look to get revived. Too Rare low on HP, as that is going to be the likes of Next Element fully eliminated by the likes of Ray with the S12K. Again, the final elimination. Now they're going to be aware of Manic down the line, since they were the ones taking those shots. Ray, I do believe, spot them out there as his teammates taking some shots. They want the fight. They want these eliminations. They want to play aggressive here. By the looks of it, the Panthers take the center of the zone as well. Zone looking to close in here. So we shall see how this goes. We do have Golden Fighter here taking the fight with Zen. Guerrero gets the knock. Glass gets knocked there, but Slaughter gets the elimination. Slaughter looking to push up on Road to Death. Road to Death trying to fend off against Golden Fire. Abigail with the M249 has a nade, some nades here, as well as some mollies here. Gonna throw some nades to the top built room, but that's not where they are, Abigail. You should have heard where their footsteps went. Now, gonna look to throw a nade towards the back there. Maybe do a little damage to Diligent. By the looks of it, didn't do a single lick of damage. But that's gonna be Slaughter getting the knock there onto Diligent with the nade. Now they're gonna look to start to play aggressive here onto Road to Death. Unaware. Now they are aware. That is gonna be Road to Death eliminate. Dynamic Troops right. Or Punk Pearl right up ahead of Exo Elites here. Ray getting knocked there now. Golden Eagles LATAM up ahead against Manic now. Ray knocked. Tenzo low on HP. Golden Eagles LATAM possibly not going to be able to get this revive onto Ray. Ray pushing too far up, as his teammates are a little too far behind him and quite a bit split up. As the zone looking in favor towards the likes of the Panther side. Half of the zone is water. We do have an island still in the zone in the meantime. Illegal immigrants might look the third party down towards Exo Elites as well as Seneca Peral there. But we shall see, as now they're going to look to start making their way in. Made in Nepal looking to take a fight here. As that is going to be Zello getting knocked. Don't know exactly where Zello is or what team he's on. Let me go check. Oh, wait, yeah, he's on Dynamic Troops here. Zello did get revived. Golden Eagles, I believe, were the ones to get that knock. Made in Nepal were the ones to get the knock there. Zane here looking towards the backside. So illegal immigrants making their way in. Crucial getting spotted here. Crucial gonna get knocked there to Zane. Zane gonna instantly look for the third hit on to Crucial. So gotta be careful now, just down to tags. Talent's looking to make his way in here. He has dynamic troops right, or Pearl, Seneca Peral right up ahead of him. As that's going to be tags flying off there. So that's going to be Exo Elites eliminated completely. As now Manic and Fearless 4 looking to get into it here. Manic picking up a knock on to Fearless 4 already. Are they going to look to start pushing up? Rana needs to be careful here as they start taking some shots there. Vortex and Hardman. Now they're taking and changing their look on to Golden Eagles. LATAM after picking up a knock on the Fearless 4. Vortex is going to get knocked there. That's going to be Task picking up the knock there actually onto Vortex. Looking for the thirst immediately onto him as well as Cordy pushing up. Trying to get another angle here. But they do need to be careful. There is a solo down on the beach side. That is going to be Ninja here as a solo. 7 eliminations for the team. 5 going to him. Zone not being in his favor. Going all the way down towards Impala and the ridge sides compounds. 75% of the zone is land. So they don't have to worry about that 25% of water there. As Tass picking up another knock, getting the thirst on a Manic, made in Nepal and Pearl. Seneca Pearl getting into a fight. Hoodie just up ahead, not too far away from Tass. As Hoodie is the last one alive for Manic here now. So we shall see how this goes. Tass gonna look to maybe push up here with his teammates right beside him to pick up the elimination. Woody with the P90. Woody getting tagged up there. As Woody's looking to reload the P90. As Woody got knocked. Now just down to Tenzo. Tenzo gonna clutch up there. 7 eliminations here for the likes of Golden Eagles. LATAM, Cordy, and Tass looking to be revived here now. As they're gonna be looking to make their way into the zone here. Gonna look to smoke out. Need to be careful of Ninja as well. Tass looking for some first aids here so he can start to heal up. Illegal immigrants here. Gonna be looking to maybe take a fight here with the likes of dynamic troops. Gunner gonna get knocked and immediately thirsted. Zello looking to push up. Palito not gonna look to cover. Moonshine looking towards that way, not being aware that they pushed across. But if Zello tries to push across to their building, he should have open line sight to them. As the rest of dynamic troops trying to make their way. Levy getting tagged up by the nades there by Zello. As Tequila a little bits away as well. Levy gonna be looking to heal up. As Made in Nepal continuing on here. Golden Fighter eliminating Hayes. The Panthers gonna be looking to maybe take a fight here with the likes of Fearless 4. Luxury getting tagged up there. Golden Eagles LATAM still outside of the play zone. Nade gonna go off. Luxury not by the car. Popping trees, making sure to get rid of it. As now Golden Eagles coming up behind the likes of the Panthers. Enzo getting spotted low already. Papa Tree's gonna get knocked there though already by Made in Nepal. Task is knocked by Moso. As that's going to be Moso eliminated. Now just down to Tenzo and Cordy. Tenzo and Cordy might look to get the revive on the Task. Tenzo gets blown up there. That's going to be Mr. Zorro. As Impala not being favored in. Golden Eagles and A might be the ones to try and survive longer than Golden Eagles. Moonshine aware of dynamic troops pushing in onto Palito. Palito gets a knock there onto Zello with the Molly. As that kill does get stolen from him by Made in Nepal. Dynamic troops now just down to a duo here. Levy looking to cook up a nade. Gonna look to throw that onto Little Dad. Little Dad getting tagged up there. Levy aware of the util being pulled. Levy looking to slowly move around with these buildings. As the likes of Tequila throwing some nades in here herself. As Little Dad does spot her there. Little Dad needs to be careful though. That nade's gonna go in, not do any damage. She does have a molly though. Gonna take some shots herself. As that's going to be her. Not little dad getting tagged up there. Levy might look to get that revive. Taking some shots. Paulito needs to be a little careful here, as he has the duo in his building, UMP in hand. He's aware of them healing up. Slaughter. Tequila looking to maybe try to move back. Levy trying to hold off, maybe try to get that reset, but he's going to have to start throwing some smokes at us. Tequila crawling straight over here, looking for it to be revived. Now I'm going to look to get the reset here. Golden Eagles trying to chime in as Nimshi moving around. Moonshine getting some shots off. Tequila looking to not be revived so far. Little Dad going to get knocked there by Levy. Levy with the S12K. And Paulito with the support. They're going to have to leave the likes of Tequila and Paulito there. As Moonshine already moving up ahead here. 5 eliminations, 2 illegal immigrants. Moonshine crashing into the cactus. Needs to be careful there. That's going to be Golden Eagles and they picking up that knock. Now it's just down to Levy. Levy's going to be moving down their way as well. Golden Eagles in A eliminating them. Now it's just down to Made in Nepal. Golden Eagles, LATAM, Golden Eagles in A. Fearless 4 and the likes of Golden Fada. Made in Nepal, just down to Deco. Deco, you are on the screen. What can you do? Looking for maybe a 1v4 here from you. As Golden Eagles are scouting it out right now. Trying to maybe take your spot. As well as that's just going to be Deco eliminated. As Golden Eagles LATAM going to be maybe looking to take the fight towards Fearless 4. Trying to have a good game here now. But we shall wait and see. Class going out there as well. Now we're in the top 3. Golden Eagles both still alive. Fearless 4 as well. Cordy needs to start to move, as well as Tenzo. They're going to look to maybe third-party Golden Eagles in A here. As Tenzo looking to now start to make a move. But that's going to be Golden Eagles lap in A there. Here in Tenzo's car. Tenzo needing to heal up here. Tenzo looking to focus on the zone here. Needs to be careful not to get knocked. As his car is smoking, he's going to get knocked. Kubi going to get ran over. As that's going to be Cordy staying alive so far. Fearless 4 now going to start to take advantage of this. As well as Golden Eagles in A. Cordy, just the last one alive for Golden Eagles. I'm just going to hear that car moving in. Going to start taking some shots towards Phyr. Phyr getting tagged up there. That's going to be Fearless 4 eliminated. Now just down to a solo of Golden Eagles. Golden Eagles in A looking to make a push up here. Cordy, DBS, and M4 here. Looking for the 1v3. That's Golden Eagles in A. Push up here. That's going to be Golden Eagles in A, taking the solo out from Golden Eagles LATAM. Picking up 9 eliminations. Finally having a good game. Now going to try and put themselves up there. Golden Eagles LATAM having another decent game here. Putting themselves in the second place. Picking up 8 eliminations. Fearless 4 going out in third with 3. Golden Fada going out in fourth with 8. Made in Nepal going out in 5th with 7. Illegal immigrants going out in 6th with 5. Dynamic Troops going out in 7th with 5. Ragebait going out in 8th with 7 eliminations. And the Panthers, the winners of first game, going out in 9th place. Not getting any placement, but picking up 5 eliminations though. Trying to slowly build up those points. There is 2 more games. We have a Sandhawk and 1 more Go. So we shall see what they look to do on those 2 maps. They are also just a trio right now. So let's take a look at the rest of the results here now. As we do get to the bottom, Xtreme Slayers going to be the first team eliminated, going out with 2 eliminations to their name. They are just a trio as well. Don't think Legend looked to join back in with them from the looks of it. So now let's take a look at stars of the match. Zayn going all out. 5 eliminations. Denzo with best companion. And then, with the finisher there. So that's going to be game number 2 there. Done and dusted. We will be back for game number 3 as we will be going into Santa. So do stay tuned for that as we will be right back. Alrighty, everybody, here we are. We're going to be getting into the third game of the night, and it is going to be Sanok here. We are just waiting on everybody to get into the room, as it should be starting here in just the next few seconds. I hope you guys have enjoyed the first two games so far. If you guys are new here, these are Strawberry Dreams Cash Scrims. It happens every Thursday, so if you want to, join in, feel free to do so. As well as, let's see how game number 3 goes here. So, let's see how this game goes as everybody is getting into the room here. If you are new, here are the teams again. Let's see how this goes here. As should be starting here soon. I think we're waiting on Xtreme Slayers. Yeah. I think they're the only team that hasn't joined just yet. Alrighty, guys, we're gonna be getting into the third game here now. Getting into the Sanok. So let's see how this goes. Alrighty, now let's head on over to the likes of Golden Eagles and after they won there. So let's head over to OUTTA and wait to hop into the plane. Alrighty, here, let's take a look at the plane, as it is going to start from the north side there, going all the way down to Tambang. Going to start just up above Cal, passing by Paradise, Boot Camp, Ruins, Hot Tin Camp Alpha, and Tambang. So let's see how this goes here for everybody. Let's see how this goes Let's see how these teams are gonna to maybe react to these teams, where they drop and where they want to go. As by the looks of it, we have Golden Eagles in a Ragebait and the Panthers here in OUTTA, as well as Insidious Originals, as well as Emperor. Ragebait already picking up a knock and thirst onto the Panthers. The Panthers, a trio now. Alpha gonna get knocked and thirsted immediately there, as well as Exo Elites looking to take out one of illegal immigrants there. Ragebait trying to look to maybe have another game. Alpha gonna get thirsted there immediately. That's gonna be Shifu there getting that knock and thirst. QB's gonna get knocked there by Assault. Assault trying to get the thirst as well. As Phyr's gonna look to maybe go for that reset. Don't think he's seen Phyr there. He has Ragebait behind him. Mortal gonna be aware of Ragebait pushing in. Gonna get that knock and thirst immediately. Now the rest of Ragebait looking to make a push in here as well. Mortal giving that little split there, you know, from Ragebait, letting them push in there. He's gonna look to hop out immediately and try and possibly push back. Star gonna get a knock there onto Emperor, as 33 hits the knock onto Mortal and immediately thirsted there. Mortal doing too much, staying too open there towards Ragebait, as Ooze looking to maybe get close here and take a third party here, trying to pick up some eliminations. As the 5 teams in the OUTTA trying to continue on, split up from one another. We have Emperor split up. We have Golden Eagles and A split up. Ragebait grouped up. The Panthers grouped up as well. Made in Nepal and Golden Fada looking to get into a fight with one another. Trading off. Class does pick up a knock there. And thirst onto Made in Nepal. That is going to be Playboy Sway picking up a knock there on to 33 Suck in Class. Last 2 up. Class getting the tag up there on to. And that's going to be Golden Fire eliminate. That's going to be Golden Eagles. Third party, as that's going to be Class eliminated there as well. That's now Exo Elites taking the fight as well. That's going to be Toji and Neto getting knocked. Toji getting knocked and thirsted by Fearless 4. Ragebait and the Panthers continuing on their fight. Nova getting inspired there by Drizzy. 33 knocked right now, just down to Gio Rena. But the Panthers not letting off the gas right now, looking to push up. And they're gonna get camped out there by Rena, but Moso looking to take the 1v1 here. 8 bullets in his gun. Gonna look to pull out the knife. Gonna be the death of him. Shifu pushing up onto Insidious Originals. Shifu gonna look to push up the stairs. He is one tap. He needs to be a little careful. There's a player right there. That's gonna be Chopra. Chopra laying low there. Insidious Originals turning things around right now. Assaulter and Chopra pass. Trying to keep himself up. Assaulter gets knocked there. And Thirsty Taz gonna turn around towards Chopra, but Chopra staying alive. Now down to Golden Eagles. Ragebait here taking a fight with one another. Ragebait already picking up a knock onto one. Arena does get knocked and thirsted. 33 gonna look to push in. 33 gets knocked immediately. Now just down to Geo. Golden Eagles falling apart. Or Ragebait falling apart left and right onto this push. As Geo takes the 1v1 with QB. QB gets knocked there. Fear's gonna look to push up onto Geo here. Geo's 1 HP. That's gonna be Ragebait eliminated. Now it's just a 3v1. Road to Death taking a fight here in Boot Camp, or next element. Gonna be looking to maybe take a fight here in Boot Camp. Road to Death taking a fight in Paradise right now with the likes of Zillionaires as well as Zen. That's going to be Road to Death. Just down to a solo. That is going to be Nightmare picking up the knock and immediate thirst there. So let's see how this goes. Nightmare gonna look to maybe get the reset onto at least one of his teammates as Rero looks to push out. Try to throw a nade, but not tagging Nightmare up with the nade. Rero holding the doorway as Nightmare being careful of nades. That's gonna be his teammate eliminated, but Rero gonna be pushing up off the nade, thinking he did some damage after getting the thirst. Now just down to Zillionaires as well as Golden Eagles. LATAM here taking a fight. Tenzo looking to be revived by Gordy. Gordy gets that reset, but Ray getting a knock there. Needing to be careful. Ray needing to heal up. 3R gonna get knocked. Gordy gets knocked there as well. As Tenzo looks to push up, gets a knock there onto Divine. 24K roll up low on HP, getting the med kit off. Ray gonna look to heal up here as well. As Cordy's looking to be revived here. Migs looking to push up to try to get the resets here. Cordy, Ray, and Tenzo gonna look to play aggressive. Migs with the DBS. Ray only with the UMP. No shotguns in hand. Roll up. And Migs here. Migs has a shotgun, so they do need to be careful of that. But Migs is going to get knocked, though, immediately. As that is also going to be the whole team of Zillionaires wiped out by Golden Eagles. LATAM here. Now, are we going to see Road to Death maybe look to push up onto them here? As the likes of Dynamic Troops going to be wiped out there by Next Element. Next Element losing 2 players, though. But there's Seneca Peral here pushing in. Reverse getting tagged up there by Hayes. Hayes trying to get the damage done right now. But is it going to be done? So let's see how this goes here. As he's pushed up for Seneca Peral. Seneca Pearl still on the hill as well. So taking a fight. Split up right now. So now they look to push down fully. Next Element. Just a duo. So we shall see how this goes. They're aware of Pearl making the push in down to our 11 teams here. So let's see how this goes. Hayes being on the steps there, looking to cook up a nade, trying to throw it onto Root Beer there. That one's going to go in. Root Beer going to be aware of it, not going to connect there. Root Beer needs to be careful of these nades from Hayes here. Hayes going to look to throw another one. Going long, but going to cancel the pin. He's aware that Root Beer is there, but not being able to connect with the first one. Maybe look to use a molly. Root Beer moving. It's going to cancel the pin. Punk going to look to maybe hop through the window or throw a molly in here to try and keep Root Beer away. But that one being thrown a little too late. Cooking it too long there. Trying to find a perfect cook to throw onto Root Beer. That one's going to connect, but not doing what it needs to do. Just does damage. He has a molly and one more nade that he could possibly use. Reverse here. Doing some damage there. No util for Next Element. Just 4 smokes. So they could use that offensively and defensively. So confuse the likes of Seneca Pearl's vision. Root Beer. No util either. 13 shots. Molly coming through. Keeping him from pushing down. So the nades going towards his window might cause him a lot. As Fury gonna look to pull a nade here now to throw onto Root Beer. That nade's gonna go out. Not gonna do anything though. Root Beer is on the steps there, Fury. The Molly confirmed it. He's not going to play down there. DBS in Fury's hand. Bluebeard's going to get knocked there by the DBS. Now just down to reverse. Reverse in a 1v4. Golden Eagles, LATAM taking a fight here as well with Arise Esports. They're taking a knock on to Tenzo. Arise Esports looking to try to get the thirst there. They do get the thirst. They spot Joker. Cordy not able to tag up Joker. Cordy needs to be careful here. Already being tagged up. Arise Esports not getting up on their shots here just yet. Corey being favored here in the zone. Cordy watching the backside as they need to try and maybe make a move in. Reverse, getting a knock there. On to Pearl there. Pearl getting 1v3 so far. But that's going to be reversed. Eliminated by Punk. Next element almost eliminated Seneca Peral there. As just a solo falling short there just yet. As now Golden Eagles in A getting taken out left and right. As now they're just down to Phyr. Fyr's just a solo so far. Facing off against Road to Death. Picking up a knock onto Daljeet. Maybe looking to push onto Nightmare. That means gonna blast the door open and to deafen the likes of the Nightmares. As Daljeet does bleed out. Now it's just down to a 1v1 against the Souls. Phyr pushing out with the S12K. Here in the pin being pulled right now. Needs to be careful here as well, as it could do some damage. 7 eliminations to Golden Eagles and A. Trying to get some heal up here. He has first aids he can use. He's already full boosted, but looking to use bandages just instead here. Trying to bait out Nightmare. Nightmare trying to do the same here. Both going to look to use some first aids. Nightmare's going to look to maybe push up here. Nightmare pulling out the DBS immediately. But Fyr's going to look to pull out the first aid. He's going to get that first aid off. Nightmare going to look to get his first aid off now. That's going to be the likes of Golden Eagles and A winning that one. Now let's head over here towards Golden Eagles LATAM. They have the likes of Arise Esports in front of them, but Manic not too far away. Might look to third party that as well. So let's see how this goes for them. Cordy spots Joker there. He's aware of him being on that left side. Joker trying to get an angle. So if Cordy can get that knock onto Joker, it's going to cause Arise Esports a lot of trouble, especially if Manic maybe look to third party that. But they have the likes of Seneca Peral trying to move in on their side up the hill, tagging up Fury. Woody aware of Punk. Maybe going to look to try and get that knock on the Punk. Going to get the knock there immediately. Hayes going to be aware now. He has a nade he could possibly use here. Joker going to get knocked there by Cordy as well. Illegal Immigrants and Fearless 4 looking to take a fight as well. That nade's going to be long there as Fury's passing by. Fury needs to be careful. Rana making the push up here as well. Now just down to Hayes. As that is going to be Seneca Peral eliminated. Now just down to Ray here for Golden Eagles LATAM. Ray pushing up here towards Manic. Low on HP as is. Nina use a first aid. Fearless 4 and Illegal Immigrants continuing their fight. Rhino trying to make a push up. Vortex poking out there as Ray's doing so. Rhino pushing up here. Trying for the 1v1, but that's going to be Manic eliminating. Head over here towards Moonshine. Mescal going to be knocked. Levy being eliminated already. Mescal looking to be revived. Drizzy looking to throw a molly. Skills of mine not too far. I might look to third party this fight. Tequila gonna get knocked there as well. More mollies being thrown here in a 5v4 situation here. So that's gonna be Fearless 4 picking up those elimination skills of mine. Not too far over here. 0 eliminations so far in their bag. Manic making the push up. We have just Golden Eagles in A. The winners of last game, 8 eliminations just as a solo. They have Fearless 4 not too far up ahead, as well as Made in Nepal. Not having a good first game, looking to try to have a good second and third game. Trying to put them points up, especially after getting the win in the last game. He does hear Fearless 4. He's aware of them, but not aware of how many. He does spot him looting up. Could possibly pick up a knock or two onto them. He's going to look to boost up 4 now. Shall see how the solo looks to do. He does spot him. He's going to look to take some shots towards Drizzy and Luxury and Drizzy getting tagged up. He does spot Sandy Sir in that watchtower. He's going to look to throw some smokes out as he needs to move in. But the likes of Fearless 4 also need to move in. Going to wait to use the first gauge. And she's going to hear them get in the car. Start making a rotation. Luxury going to get re-knocked. Skills of Mine going to look towards Fearless 4. Going to get the knock and thirst onto Drizzy. Now they have Sandy Sir not too far away. Sandy Sir trying to make his way in. Sandy Sir getting tagged up there. Just 1 HP. But going to kill himself there. Now we're down to our top 4 here. Made in Nepal, Manic, and Skills of Mine. Skills of Mine now just picking up 1 elimination. Can they look to wipe out both of these squads right in front of them? As well as they have Phyr. He was going to hear that car behind him and take the fight with Phyr. Phyr low on HP. That's going to be Golden Eagles and they eliminated. Made in Nepal going to lose one as well. Shoyoung going to look to poke out to take advantage of starting to get more into zone for his team. Manic going to take a knock. Silas going to be the one to get that knock. Shoyoung going to look to start to poke out. Vortex going to get thirsted there. Silas picking up that elimination. Manic not in the best position, especially when Shoyoung's wrapping around. Silas picking up another knock. Looking for the third. Skills of Mine trying to have a good game here. After having 2 terrible games. Looking to take this one for themselves. Shoyoung and Chinooks throwing out the util. Getting another knock just down the Harman. Harman behind the tree right now. Harman being exposed. As that's going to be another Molly. As that's going to be Skills of Mine. And now it's just down to Made in Nepal. Skills of Mine in a 4v2. 7 eliminations. Can possibly pick up 2 more. Make it 9 for the win as well. But they don't need to take any loss. Nades and stuff coming out. Zoro going to get spotted there by Shoyoung. But that's going to be a nade from Long. And that's going to be Skills of Mine taking game number 3 with 9 eliminations to their name. After having some terrible games. Now looking to make up for that. Trying to catch up here. Made in Nepal going out in second with 3 eliminations. Manic going out in third with 7. Golden Eagles and A going out in fourth with 8. Fearless 4 going out in 5th with 6. Arise Esports going out in 6th with 2. Illegal Immigrants going out in 7th with 0. Golden Eagles LATAM going out in 8th with 7. And then Seneca Peral going out in 9th, missing out on that top 8, getting only 3 eliminations to their name. Now let's take a look at the rest of the results here before we get into the stars of the match and before we get into the last game as well. Let's continue down here. Let's get to the bottom. That's Golden Fada. Going to be the first team eliminated, going out with 1 elimination to their name. Now let's take a look at stars of the match. Phyr going all out. 5 eliminations. Phyr with best campaign, but Chinooks with the finisher though. That's going to be game number 3. Done and dusted. We have 1 more game, so do stay tuned for that, as we'll be getting back into Erangel for the last time. Alrighty, guys, we are back. We are going to be getting into the last game here now as we get back into Go. As you've seen, game number 1 going to the likes of the Panthers. Game number 2 going to Golden Eagles and game number 3 going to the likes of Skills of Mind. Some of these teams not having very good games. Some of them trying to stay very more consistent. But we shall see how this goes as we get into the last game. As of right now, I think number 1 is really just a toss-up. I mean, Golden Eagles had 2 good back-to-back games. Game number 1 really wasn't that good for them. Same with Golden Eagles LATAM, having an alright first game, an alright second game, then third game started, they got kills, but missed out on the placement points. But let's see how this third and last game goes here. So, yeah, let's see how this goes. As this last and final game should be starting here soon. So, yeah, let's wait and see how it goes here. As it should be starting in just a minute. Do believe we may be waiting on a team or two. Yeah, there's a couple teams that are missing as of right now. So I guess we are just waiting on them to get into the room. Let's see how this goes as we should be getting into the game here now. Don't really have a clue who's really missing. I want to say Xtreme Slayers are. Let's see. I think the Panthers are missing as well. Yeah, those 2 teams, and I don't know who else. But should be getting started here now. Yeah. Alrighty, let's get into the last and final game here. And then hop on to the likes of Skills of Mine after they won that last game. So let's see how this last and final game goes for these teams. Are these teams gonna hot drop, die early, go to bed, or what are they gonna look to do? As we are waiting to get into the game, I do want to say welcome everybody to who is new here to the stream. And if you have been here the whole time, thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate everybody stopping by the stream and everything. Hope you guys are having a good night. And I wish the best of luck in this final game tonight. So let's see how this final game looks to go. As the plane path does start on the south side of military base, going all the way up to starboard, passing through Yasnaya, passing by school and apartments, shelter, farm, Pachinki, Roz, mansion, prison, all those areas that are reachable to the plane path that you don't have to grab a car to drive to, mainly the ones you could just float off to. So let's see what these teams look to do and where they look to go, where the fights start off at. Everybody looking to jump out. So far, nobody landing onto one another just yet. So, let's see how this goes as we wait for the shots to break out. As we do have Zen, and I think that is zillionaires onto one another. That's going to be Hades picking up the first knock, and Thirst immediately onto zillionaires. We also have impure and illegal immigrants not too far from one another. By the looks of it, Zen already looking to make a push up onto roll up here. Rope is the last one alive. Zooey with a Uzi in hand needs to be careful, pushing in by themselves. Almost get blown up there. Now let's head over here towards the likes of Levy and the likes of Emperor Assault. On the roof, Levy cooking up a molly right now. Gonna look to throw it up there right next to the likes of Assault. Do believe he threw that more towards the window. If he could have thrown it and broke it off the wall, would have done a little, probably been more effective there. But they do have Tequila on the top side. Lil Fox by Moonshine right now. Moonshine with the DBS and UMP. Kaz across the road. Skills of Mind and Dynamic Troops getting, or Pearl. Seneca Peral and Skills of Mind getting into it with one another. Skills of Mind already picking up 2 elimination onto them. So they are looking to loot up Lapoca here. We do have Golden Eagles and A. As Shoyoung picks up another knock there, as Seneca Pearl just down to a solo now. As that is just down to Fury, Dynamic Troops, and Manic in prison there. Ragebait looking to take a fight there as well with Exo Elites. Gio's gonna be passing by. Gio's gonna get knocked there by Toji. Toji gonna look for the Thirst immediately as Drake is gonna be looking to get revived. As Exo Elites strolling in. Dynamic Troops and Manic here looking to take the fights with one another. Vortex in a 1v2. Picks up a knock onto Lil Dad. Gonna pick up the 1v2 there onto Zello and Lil Dad. Picking up those 4 early eliminations. And now Emperor just down to a duo Assault and Little Fox. Little Fox needs to be careful. Mixcal just up ahead. No meds in his bag. But Shifu being revived. Kaz looking to revive. Tequila on the top side there. Throwing in some nades. Assault dropping down. Levy needs to be careful there. Another nade being cooked up here. Tequila looking to throw this up onto the roof. As Levy does get knocked. Kaz does get thirsted there as well. Tequila needing to be careful here. Mescal and Levy both being knocked. Moonshine gonna get knocked as well. Just down to Tequila. Shifu trying to heal up. As now they're gonna look to make a push up here. Tequila gonna look to push in. So that's gonna be illegal immigrants eliminated completely, down to 15 teams now. Let's head over here towards next element. So they might look to face off against Fearless 4. They already picked up 1 off of Viper there. As now they might look to pick off the rest of the other 3. 2 Rare gonna back up. Marvin and Reverse looking to up for right now. First zone is closing in as well. So we shall wait and see how this goes. Marvin gonna hop in the car, reverse, gonna try and find out where Sandy is, but the others are gonna look to spot him there, tagging him up, almost knocking him there. Needing to be careful, but gonna look to use a full meg hit as they are looking to destroy his car, making it not usable. They take the compound to the right, but next element gonna look to maybe full send the solo down by the rock as the other two are elsewhere. But Sandy Sarah gonna look to hop in the car. They're looking to rotate out there as Root Beer gonna spot that out as he takes him on to his teammates there. Root Bear driving around, avoiding the pop. Tires too rare. Gonna look to regroup with one another here as Fearless 4 look to take the road, looking to chase them down. As Fearless 4 just regrouping for now. Gonna go back into Severity, possibly just to loot up and make their way out. Golden Eagles here, still as Naya. So we shall see how that goes. Arise Esports up towards Stalver. Skills of Mine making their way in. Already up to 3 eliminations off of that very good game. Can they look to have another one here and pick up some more eliminations? We shall wait and see on how this goes. Let's see how this goes. Manic not too far here from Skills of Mine. That's going to be Rana right here. Silas going to hear those footsteps. He's also going to hear those shots. Shoyun getting tagged up by Hardeman there. That's Manic right now trying to play it slow. They already have 4 eliminations. Rana going to look to throw a nade up ahead just in case if they try to push down. Zone pushing in here. Shall wait and see how this goes. Skills of Mine just going to look to rotate up ahead here. Phoenix getting tagged up here already by the likes of Manic. Harmon just outside of zone. It's Vortex and Harmon taking some shots. Harmon going to get spotted by Chinook. Chinook's going to pick up that knock. As now they're going to look to start to play aggressive here, maybe towards Vortex. Vortex going to move down towards the compound. As Aries Esports going to take a loss here towards next element. Slayer needs to be careful, maybe not to get taken out. Silas picks up a knock onto Vortex here. So that's RA2 of Manic eliminated. Now just down to Huidi and Rana. Need to be careful here. Now Skills of Mine chasing them down right now. Shoyoung did get knocked here. Gonna look for his teammates to come and help him out here. As Rana trying to heal up slowly. So now the rest of Skills of Mine looking to make the chase down. There's another team not too far ahead of them there. That's going to be Fury. Can Hewitt take the 1v1? Hewitt not winning the 1v1 there. Woody going to be aware of that. Silas pushing up towards Rana right now. Harman going to get ran over by Chinooks. As Rana up on top. Shoyoung trying to keep himself alive. Nate goes out. Rana going to get tagged up. Smoke's coming out as well. Chinooks going to come look and to regroup with his teammate. Rana looking to make this push up. Silas going to get knocked in. Now just down left into Chinooks' hand. Rana low on HP. But that's going to be Rana with the 1v3 onto Skills of Mine. Trying to heal up. Going to go out to play zone. That's going to be Manic eliminated there. As now Insidious Originals as well as Zen taking a fight. Insidious Originals taking a knock there. Now just down to Phoenix and Chopra. Chopra gonna be in the closet there. Needs to avoid the Molly stuff. Phoenix gonna throw out a nade, but trading off there. Chopra gonna get tagged up. Phoenix low on HP. Gonna need to heal up and get the reset as the likes of Hades needs to get revived as well. Rero gonna look to get a nade cooking up here for now as the team of Emperor gonna look to push up. Chopper gonna get revived, but Emperor's gonna look to maybe make Crasher, especially Little Fox here. Looking to third party for now. Nade's gonna drop down. Little Fox with the DBS needs to be careful with the nades as they're still slowly cooking down there. Chopper gonna look to cook up another one, throw it onto Assault. But Emperor's crashing split right now. Shifu tagging up Hades. Hades getting tagged up, low on HP. Assault's gonna get knocked. Little Fox gonna get knocked as well to Phoenix. Phoenix picking up the knock, gonna look for the thirst. Now just down to the likes of Shifu. Shifu gonna look to run away. Zen and Insidious originals telling them this is why you don't third party teams, since it is just gonna get you killed. And that is exactly what happened here just now as EXO, Elites, and Ragebait getting into a fight with one another. Down to just Mortal here. Tags gonna be aware of them. Nades going all out here as one of the Ragebait members have a self-revive. Who is using the self-res? I think that was just Mortal there using the self-res. Having a self-res there, guys, is going to get you banned. So I wouldn't recommend it. And I know Geo, I know you know damn well not to be using the self-res or letting your teammates use the self-res. That shit is going to cost you money and everything. Tag's going to look to get the resets here now as Nova is the last one to be revived. They have 4 eliminations. Next element might look to join in on the third party as Golden Eagles LATAM now taking a fight here with the likes of Made in Nepal. Are they going to look to start making a crash as Ray getting tagged up from Golden Eagles and A? Looking to come join in on the party. Task getting knocked and thirsted immediately. Cordy and Ray as well as Tenzo going to look to immediately go back to the compound and try and keep their car safe. Golden Eagles and A looking for these eliminations now. Looking to try to find an angle here onto Made in Nepal. Meow gonna instantly prone down to try to take some shots, but not gonna do you any work there for now. Marvin over here on the side trying to find something. Shifu picking up a knock on the Chopper there. Zen, are they gonna start playing aggressive here? They should know that maybe now there's a clear knock, as that's gonna get the knock or the final elimination on the Phoenix, as now Hades is going to start taking some shots for Shifu, possibly Shifu getting back up there. Shifu almost knocked as Zone is going to close in, keeping them all in. Golden Eagles, both the teams down the line. Made in Nepal taking some shots towards them. Golden Eagles need to be careful here, as one of the either teams could third party immediately after they watch the kill feed, seeing that maybe, hey, there's 1 or 2 knocks on one of these teams. So let's go look to third party, and the other team has to be a little low at least. So they're getting shot at here by Zane. Zane taking those shots as Ray and Cordy and Tenzo as well looking to take some shots themselves. So let's see how this goes here. They're all looking to continue on right now. As that's going to be Ray getting knocked by Deco. Deco going to get the knock there. Going to maybe look to make a crash. It's Golden Eagles and A. Going to continue staying around to possibly just gatekeep. That's Made in Nepal looking to make a crash. Cordy looking to cook up a nade. He's aware of Mr. Zoro's place. Nade's going out. Zoro needs to be careful. Made in Nepal all just need to be careful. Zoro pushing in. Zane gonna get knocked, as well as Zane Gonna get knocked and thirsty there. Zane getting a knock onto Tenzo. Cordy gonna look to get that knock and thirst. Gonna look to move down or move up the stairs. He has 2 more nades. Tenzo might get thirsty. Ray gonna look to push down onto that, but now it's just Playboy Sway. That's another nade from Cordy here being cooked up. Playboy Sway needs to be careful here. As Cordy's gonna throw that nade out. Not being able to pull out his gun there and free firing the steps. Tenzo might be getting revived right now, but Ray's looking to help out Cordy here. Cordy gonna look to push in as that's gonna be them getting eliminated. As now Golden Eagles and A looking to make a push up here. Tenzo still not. As Ray is being revived. Golden Eagles and A trying to make a crash here. Nothing happening just yet. Ray gonna get reset. EXO Elites and Arise Esports taking a fight. Cordy gonna try and hold off for right now. Smoke's being thrown out. Molly's also being thrown out. Cordy gonna get spotted. Gonna push out to Star. Gets the knock. Gets the thirst as well. Cordy gets knocked there as well. Now just down to Ray. Ray trying to just hold off for now. As Ray, that's going to be Golden Eagles and they winning that altercation. Picking up 6 eliminations. Losing Star though. EXO Elites here still alive. 7 eliminations to their name. Down to our top 6. And Zone 3 here is closing in for the meantime. So let's see how this goes. As this game is slowly just continuing on. Next element looking to make the push here finally on to Zen. Zen are split up right now. Hades and Redo in the closet. Gonna be spotted there by next element as that's gonna be next element taking them out. They spotted Redo crawling around before the smoke fully arose there. So, being transparent, the Chinky in the zone here. EXO Elites trying to make a push around, trying to make their way into the zone as well. Go to Friday, Ari looking to try and set themselves up early here. As the next element going to look to start making their way in as well here. Going to start taking some shots there. Marvin trying to stay alive here. 1 HP. Needs to be careful not to crash, because it will knock him. So he does jump out. Gonna look to heal up. The rest of next element gonna look to take a farther rotation. As EXO Elite's gonna need to start making their way in here soon. Drake gonna look to get picked up here. So now they're gonna look to start making their way into the zone here now. All together, 1 by 1. Let's see how this goes. They're going to look to maybe take the hill for now. QB by themselves needs to be careful. Looking to take the squad house. But Fearless 4 might look to strip that away as if they find out QB is by themselves. Next element looking to make their way more into the zone here. As EXO and Golden Fire are taking shots towards one another. 5 teams left. Which team is going to look to take this one? EXO a little split out for now. The rest of Golden Eagles and A looking to make their way in. Fearless 4 is going to be aware of that now, that the rest of Golden Eagles making their way in. Maybe thinking, hey, we could have crashed that sooner and take out at least one of them out. But Golden Eagles looking to fully push in. That's going to be Marvin picking up a knock and thirst immediately. And that's letting Fearless 4 know immediately as well that, hey, one of them already got taken out. Maybe it's a trio. Maybe it's a duo. Or if they've been paying attention enough, they will know that it is just a duo. If they pay attention to kill feed. But Marvin's going to get knocked there, instantly losing his helmet. But Root Beer not going to be too far away Gonna look to get that reset onto his teammate. Meow's gonna look to maybe take a crash or just look to regroup with his teammate as Phyr 4 gonna hear that buggy moving back towards the squad house. Luxury gonna look to move up just a little bit to spot it out as they are being more favored with the zone, but everybody's gonna be looking to move in towards their way. This isn't something they want, so they're gonna have to pick something to hold instead of being split up like they are. Especially like if a team like EXO makes to look a crash onto Drizzy and the rest of the team start making their way in here right in front of them. Starts taking them out one by one. Next element making a wide rotation as well as Golden Fire looking to take the same direction. Next element trying to get up ahead of Golden Eagles right now. They could take the likes of the little divot thing here. Yeah. Marvin and them are aware what possibly is free. But Drizzy is up on that hill for right now. So Drizzy needs to be careful not to expose himself too much. Because next element could take that fight. But too rare. Gonna be aware of Golden Fire. Golden Fire trying to run him over. Golden Fire getting tagged up a lot there. As Cass does get a knock there onto one. But the rest of next element looking too far forward. Not being able to help out their teammate. Get into tunnel vision. Looking too far up ahead. Screwing them up. Now Golden Fire gonna look to start shooting through the smokes. Tagging him up. Getting some damage done. Trying to pick up another knock. Trying to just make a push happen here. Abigail getting tagged up. As Golden Fire looking to make a push up here. As they get a run over there onto Root Beer. That's going to be Abigail nonetheless there. Abigail passing by. Root Beer getting knocked reverse as well. Now just down to one. EXO Elite's taking a fight as well. Losing a player there. Now Golden Fire just down to a trio. But Phyr 4 needing to make their way out in the open. Golden Fire taking the best spot so far. Holding that ridge. While everybody else has to move out in the open. Towards their way. Toji gonna get knocked there. Toji gonna look to be revived here. By Drake. As Golden Eagles are trying to make their way towards them. They need to try and make something happen here soon. Nades being thrown. That one's going to, for sure, landing at the thirst. As Drake is just watching these nades land right on him. Now just down to tags here. Taking a good, decent spot on edge of zone. Phyr 4 trying to make a push up here onto Golden Fire. Golden Fire does have nades. Are they going to look to use them, though? Apparently not. Slaughter's just looking to retreat right now to heal up. Class is going to get knocked. Using these nades would help you, but by the looks of it, Golden Fire is not going to look to do so. Luxury is going to get knocked, though. Going to look to get thirsted by these nades, possibly. As Slaughter does land that one. Now Sandy Sir is going to look to do the same as his teammate, but needs to be careful of Golden Eagles. But Drizzy also going to look to try to make their way in. Is Golden Fire going to look to try to hold him off? Or what are they going to do? 33 going to look to start taking some shots towards Drizzy there. Drizzy getting lit up. Golden Fire trying to avoid these utils from Phyr 4. As Golden Eagles are trying to push in onto them as well. Phyr 4 now being more favored with the zone, but the likes of Phyr 4 being stuck between Golden Eagles and Golden Fire. Golden Fire looking to pick up a knock onto Phyr 4. Phyr 4 looking to eliminate Golden Eagles. That's going to be the likes of Phyr 4 eliminated. They're going to look for the reset now onto their teammate 33. This might just be Golden Eagles and A's win tonight, having multiple appearances in the top 3, as well as taking a win, but also having 11 eliminations. Meow gonna get knocked there. Now that's just gonna leave it down to just a solo. Slaughter and 33 Suck gonna look to push up here. Gonna look to switch seats there. Gonna slowly move up here. Meow gonna get thirsted. Just down to QB. QB throwing some smokes up ahead. Gonna try and keep some cover. As now the likes of Silk here looking to throw a nade, but Slaughter's gonna get the run over there. That's gonna be the likes of Golden Vada taking the last and final game with 8 eliminations to their name. Golden Eagles in A going out in second with 11 eliminations. Fearless 4 going out in third with 1. XO Elites going out in fourth with 7. Next Element going out in fifth with 6. Zen going out in sixth with 4. Golden Eagles LATAM going out in 7th with 3. Arise Esports going out in 8th with 0. Emperors going out in 9th with 5 eliminations, missing out on that top 8. Let's take a look at the last and the rest of the results here of this last and final game. And take a look at the last and final stars of the match here. As we do get to the bottom, Zillionaires going to be the first team eliminated, going out with 0 eliminations to their name. Now let's take a look at stars of the match. QB going all out with 5 eliminations. Root Beer with best companion, and Slaughter with the finisher. So that is going to be the last and final game. That is going to be it for me as well. I appreciate y'all stopping by the stream, showing some support. Continue to, continue playing some Strawberry Dreams Cash Scrims. They will continue on playing or hosting on me, so do feel free to join their server and everything and check in to play. As well as that is going to be it for me, and I'll see you guys next week.